No fall's complete without a cozy vibes trip. So I was so excited when Discover Saratoga reached out and wanted Matt and I to come check it out up here. We'd never been to upstate New York before. And normally I'm the one doing all the research on the place, but this time I told them my vibes and they did such a good job. One of the places they recommended us to go for like a lunch spot was 9 Mile East. And everything is kind of like farm to table-ish, and oh my gosh, it was so good. They're really known for their sourdough like pizzas. We grabbed some coffee at a local coffee shop because I had some work to do. But our first activity was the Roosevelt Bath. Something you might not know, but Saratoga Springs was built on a fault line. So there's tons of natural mineral springs just like throughout this whole entire city. Also, check out the cozy fall vibes, fall colors. This is what I'm talking about. Most of the water that comes from these natural springs is carbonated, and all the public springs are drinkable. Actually, the water in these springs is said to be like healing. Like back in the day, they used to prescribe these baths for patients to like heal their ailments. You know, today modern medicine is kind of advanced and we kind of just use them to relax, even though there is, you know, still some healing benefits in my mind. You know, minerals are good for you. And you guys know I love a spa. When do I not love a spa? Give me a chance to get in a robe. And don't let the color of the bath throw you off. That's natural. It's because the water is naturally carbonated. It just oxidizes or something when it hits the warm water. Oh, I felt so good and refreshed. And then we could even try it afterward. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little more of an acquired taste, but not bad. Also, how cool is that? It just like comes up from the ground. Something else that's really cool is this whole facility is in a park. It's in like the state park. So we had to check into our hotel. We were staying at the Adelphi. This place was stunning. It's definitely luxury, but I would describe it as like mid-century modern. And even though we had just done a lot of relaxing, we really had a lot of stuff to get to. We had a dinner reservation and a ghost tour. Mind you, this was Halloween night. I did bring a little cute witch costume, but at the end of the day, I decided to scrap the witch costume. I think my checkered set was like Halloween vibes enough. And I was like, I only got time for makeup before we got to make it to our dinner reservation because we were already late. But how stunning is this room? I was like, wow. It was huge. I don't even think this does it justice of how huge this room is. Also, this toilet, I like missed this toilet. It was like warm and it had a bidet, but I just slapped some makeup on and we were running to dinner. But look, all the cute fall vibes. Hamlet and Ghost. This was our first dinner and it was right up my alley. It was a seasonal ingredient, scratch kitchen, craft cocktail type of place because that is my type of place. Also, Matt is on a huge dirty martini kick. I honestly had a really hard time deciding what to drink here because all of their cocktails looked incredible, and they were. Also, notice the glitter freckles on my cheeks. That's like the only thing I did for Halloween. These oysters were so good. Like the toppings of them. We had that really big lunch, so we kind of ate light here. The Caesar salad was incredible. These scallops, like my mouth is watering thinking about the sauce that was on them. I'm so sad that this restaurant is so far away from me right now, and I can't have that. We had a s'more for dessert, or their version of a s'more. It was very tasty. This is one of the better restaurants I've been to in a very long time, and I miss it already. But we were in a rush because we had to get to our ghost tour. It was Halloween night, and how appropriate was it to do a ghost tour on Halloween night? And this was a walking tour, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous about it because I had this random foot pain, and walking was a little difficult for me, but I had zero issues walking this entire like tour. The walking was very, very slow. Thank goodness there was even a girl on crutches there, so you know, it was leisurely. But our tour guide told us all these spooky stories about Saratoga. It was so fun to learn about. He was so nice too, and he was funny. Drank some more mineral water. This is the perfect like fall spooky vibes activity. I still remember lots of the stories he told us just because they were so interesting. Doing a walking tour like this is just such a good way to get the lay of the land too. After we did this, we kind of felt like we had our bearings about the city. Our tour guide Joe actually wrote a book about all of his spooky stories. He was so cute. It's called Haunted Saratoga. The only way to end a ghost tour night is to grab a drink. So we grabbed a nightcap at 9 Maple Ave. And this bar is like a local favorite. It was giving like spooky Halloween vibe. It was giving cozy. It was giving upstate New York. It was giving everything I needed it to give. What a perfect first night in Saratoga Springs. We did just do one and done there and headed straight back to the hotel. And how sweet is our hotel?